everyone, it's NonnaGrace, and I'm from Western New York. Today, I'm going to tell you, for those of you that wish you were retired, what a day of retirement looks like. It's not as glamorous as you may think. But this is what I did. I actually wrote it down because I won't remember half of it. I wrote down that I got up at 6:30. And when I got up at 6:30, I went down and I fed the chickens, took care of the dog, took the dog out, let the chickens out and fed them, and put Silver back in time out under the little coop. I let her out last night so she could sleep in the big main chicken run. But she was right back in her nest. I then made coffee. I always make coffee. It's a weekend, so we're going to make coffee and bring it up to Jim. And we sit there for about an hour drinking our coffee. Sometimes we turn the TV on and sometimes we don't. We didn't turn it on today. I did play a little solitaire. I think I did today, yeah. Did I?
Well, at the very end we turned it on.
Turned it on just to see what's
Last
going
10
on.
minutes or so.
Yeah, and then we turned it off and went downstairs. I got dressed before I came down. I always get dressed before I come down. For those of you that stay in your pajamas, I don't do that. I'm always afraid somebody's going to knock on the door and want to visit or something, so I never stay in my pajamas or my nightgown. I get dressed.
Actually, the second time when you came down, you got dressed.
Well, yeah, but I went back up because I had to bring you coffee.
Yeah.
I came down and I fed the chickens. I go outside and feed the chickens, and in my nightgown. And it's nobody's around. I live on 2.2 acres, and there's woods between us, and the neighbor's way up above, and the one across the street they're sleeping still probably. Mm-hmm. So nobody's going to see anything in the car.
And it would look like you had a dress on.
Probably a long dress, a maxi dress. Remember maxi dresses? That's what it looks like. Well, after I go back with the coffee, and after I get dressed and come down, I start to work on my comments. And I watch some videos, because sometimes I'll run across somebody that I think, gee, I haven't seen them in a while. Maybe I better watch their videos. So then I do some catching up. Sometimes I'll watch 2 or 3 in a row. And sometimes I will watch the video and then I will comment in my comment about your video. I do that sometimes too.
Catch some lives every once in a while.
Yeah, I do, once in a while. I miss a lot of lives though. I'd rather watch the live when it's live, but I do watch some when after they're done and listen to what they have to say. I like it when they kind of read the comments of the people, because sometimes I'm busy and I can't sit and read. I'm doing something along the way. Like today I boiled eggs, and I put somebody on when I was boiling eggs. I don't remember who I was watching then. But
was that Farmer Mima?
Might have been Farmer Mima. Yes, it was, come to think of it. Because she talks, and she talks, and she talks. And it's good entertainment. And so I peeled my eggs, and I made deviled eggs, because we needed to eat a few eggs. And they go fast when you eat deviled eggs. They go real good. And then what did I do? Oh, I felt sleepy. I wanted to take a nap. I really did, but I don't have a couch. I gave my couch away. For those of you, and I also watch videos on decluttering, so you always say to get rid of big things. Well, I can't get rid of any more big things. I've already given the big stuff away. I just have junk now. Stuff that nobody wants. I really should just get a barrel and throw it in the garbage, and that's probably where it belongs, because there's nothing that people would buy. It's just stuff. Dumb stuff. Really stuff. Well, after I felt sleepy, then I says to Jim, I says, maybe I should cut your hair. So we gave him a haircut, and then he swept the back room floor, the room that Mr. Brown used to be in. There was still some things left over from Mr. Brown in there, because I don't clean very often. But he did a real good sweeping job, and we picked up a few more feathers and his hair, of course. And then what did I do? Then I spent time with the chickens. I went outside in the sunshine because I said it was kind of chilly in the house, but it was really nice outside. The sun was really nice. And Mr. Brown followed me out to the chair, and then he hopped in the garden, and I had Jim get the chicken because my toes were getting wet. He had put a little bit of water in he had put the what do you call that? Soaker hose in the garden, and it was leaking out of because it must have been soaked pretty good. In the raised bed, yeah. And my toes, I says, hurry up and get her. My toes are getting wet because I was getting wet feet. Oh, and Mr. Brown, while she was out there, she pooped on the deck, on the wood deck. And I said, not a good place to poop, little girl. But she did. I watched a video on decluttering, and it's a dream of mine someday. I have so many trashy things that I wrote. Worked on comments again and watched more videos and I ate a couple of eggs. I ate a brownie and I had some M&Ms. And I watched a little of Steve Jive's Travels to Italy. That's what my day looked like today.
Rick Steves.
What is it? Rick Steve?
Oh, it's Rick Steves.
Oops. Well, I thought it was Rick Steves.
Yep. Rick Steves explores.
Where did I get the jives?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Well, it makes it a different name, of course. And today's words to say goodbye, I'm going to use ta-ta for now. That one was put in there. And buenas noches. Kiyu. It's C-A-I-O. Caio. I think is how they said it. It was Portuguese. They said, I put it on the Google Translator to listen to it because I didn't know how you were supposed to say it. Then there's a Cherokee one. This one's going to be a real tricky, tongue-tied one. It's Donna da go he hi or whatever. Hi is at the end. And it means till we meet again. And then, so, see you later, alligator, was also another one.
After a while, crocodile.
Bye.